rooster didn't crow this morning like he used to. The horses seem to know something has changed. I laced my boots the same as every Tuesday, but nothing about this Tuesday feels the same. I poured my coffee, stood out on the back porch, watched the fog roll off the creek below. 3 generations built their lives on this red clay. Today, I'm the last one left to go. I told myself I wouldn't look back over my shoulder. I told myself a man can start again. But the morning sun is painting gold on everything I'm leaving, and my boots won't let me walk away just yet. So I'm taking one last ride across the river, one last look at everything I've known, one last ride before I have to face the highway, one last ride before I ride alone, one last ride. I rode up past the north fence where my father taught me how to read the sky for rain. He said, son, this land don't owe you nothing, but it'll give you back exactly what you gave. There's a name carved in the old oak by the pasture, a heart around 2 letters, hers and mine. She laughed when I got down on one knee in the mud there. Lord, I'd give anything to see that smile one more time. I told myself the memories would travel with me easy. I told myself the weight of this would pass, but the oak tree's throwing shadows long across the morning, and some goodbyes are just too big to last. So I'm taking one last ride across the river, one last look at everything I've known, one last ride before I have to face the highway, one last ride before I ride alone, one last ride. They say a man is not the land beneath him. They say a home is something that you carry in your chest. But I've been roots in river water, red clay, morning thunder, and I don't know how to leave and still be what I love best. So I'm taking one last ride across the river, one last look at everything I've known, one last ride before I have to face the highway, one last ride before I ride alone. I took my last ride, now I ride alone. The rooster didn't crow this morning like he used to. The horses seem to know something has changed. I laced my boots the same as every Tuesday, but nothing about this Tuesday feels the same. I poured my coffee, stood out on the back porch, watched the fall roll off the creek below. 3 generations built their lives on this red clay. Today, I'm the last one left to go. I told myself I wouldn't look back over my shoulder. I told myself a man can start again. But the morning sun is painting gold on everything I'm leaving, and my boots won't let me walk away. We used to pray together, but now we met under the old oak tree, where the Sunday bells rang, hand in hand for every hymn and every prayer we used to sing. Your smile was my Sunday morning, your touch a gift answered. But last night you sat me down, with tears streaming down my face. You said your heart found a different light, a different truth, a different calling. I tried to understand it, but Lord, it shattered everything for me. We both still love the same God, just in ways we can't reconcile. Now it's faith, love, and goodbye, and my time is running out. You packed your faith and your dreams into those suitcases. You said you needed a path that lived up to the words in your heart. I'm standing here in my worn-out clothes, boots, hat in hand, trying, holding back tears, hoping for love to be stronger than heaven in your eyes. You said your heart found a different light, a different truth, a different calling. I tried to understand it, but Lord, it ruined everything for me. We both still love the same God, just in ways we can't reconcile. Now it's faith, love, and goodbye, and I'm running out of time. I won't stand in the way of the peace you say you found, even if it means losing the best thing I've ever known. Maybe someday we'll meet again, where all the answers make sense. But tonight I'm just a broken man, trying to get over this fence. You found a different light, a different truth, a different calling high. I will continue to pray for you, even as I watch you leave everything behind. We loved each other with all our hearts, but our paths will no longer cross. This is faith, love, and goodbye. Lord, be with him and be with my child. Faith, love, and goodbye. I still love you, even though our heavens no longer match. We met under the old oak tree, where the Sunday bells rang, hand in hand for every hymn and every prayer we used to sing. Your smile was my Sunday morning, such a gift answered. But last night you sat me down, with tears streaming down my face. You said your heart found a different light, a different truth, a different calling. I tried to understand it, everything for me. We both still love the same God, just in ways we can't reconcile. Now it's faith, love, and goodbye. Handed back my keys on a Monday morning, left my 9 to 5 without a word goodbye. Threw my only suit coat in the dumpster, and I pointed this old Ford toward open sky. Got a quart tank of gas and half an ocean. Got a road atlas that's older than my boots. Got a thermos full of coffee and the question that I've been running from since my youth. They said, boy, you'll never make it on your lonesome. They said, son, a man needs roots to make him whole. But every root they tried to plant inside me just felt like a fence around my soul. Not desperate, this is a man at peace. So I got nowhere left to be. And Lord, it feels like heaven. Got no clock to punch, no promises to keep. Got the whole wide world before me like a sermon, and the highway humming low beneath my feet. Nowhere left to be, nowhere left to be. Just the wind and me, and nowhere left to be. Stopped at Ruby's Diner outside Tucumcari, dusty little place with coffee black as night. Ruby's girl asked me where I was headed. I just laughed and said I hadn't got it right. She said, mister, you look happier than anyone who's walked through that old door in quite some time. I said, darling, that's 'cause I quit asking questions and started letting the road ride every line. They said, boy, you'll never make it on your lonesome. But lonesome's just a word for being free. And every mile I put between me and that old life is another mile of being finally me. Got nowhere left to be, and Lord, it feels like heaven. Got no clock to punch, no promises to keep. Got the whole wide world before me like a sermon, and the highway humming low beneath my feet. Nowhere left to be, nowhere left to be. Just the wind and me, and nowhere left to be. Now I ain't saying every man should do what I done. Lord knows some men need a porch and a yard. But I was born with restless in my bloodstream, and fighting what you're born with is just hard. Some men find their God inside four walls on Sunday. Some find him in a child's laugh or a wife's hand. Me, I find him in the way the desert opens right before the sun comes up across the land. Got nowhere left to be, and Lord, it feels like heaven. Got no clock to punch, no promises to keep. Got the whole wide world before me like a sermon, and the highway humming low beneath my feet. Nowhere left to be, nowhere left to be, just the wind and me, and nowhere left to be. Gravel road still winds the same as always. The mailbox leans a little more than before. The oak tree daddy planet's taller than the rooftop, and the paint's been peeling off that old front door. I left this place when I was barely 20. Told myself I'd build something worth being proud. Sent some money home the first few Christmases. Then I let the silence swallow every vow. And there's his coat still hanging on the hook inside the hallway, and there's his boots still sitting muddy by the door. And I'm standing in the driveway like a stranger at the only place I've ever called my own before. But the porch light's still on, like he knew I'd be coming. The rocking chair still sits beside the door. This old house ain't much to look at from the outside, but Lord, I never needed anything more. Every crack along these walls has got a story. Every warped and weathered board has got a name. I left here looking for a better somewhere. Took me 20 years to find I felt the same. I used to hate the way the third step creaked at midnight. I used to hate the drafts that came through every wall. I used to wish we had the neighbor's newer farmhouse. Now I'd give most anything to hear that old step call. I found his chair beside the living room window, the armrest smooth from 40 years of his hands. I sat down in that chair and lost 20 years in a moment. like a boy who's finally old enough to understand. He never had a new truck or a bankroll worth accounting, never had a suit coat or a second pair of shoes. But every single morning he was there when I was waking. And some men leave you rich by what they never let you lose. 'Cause the porch light's still on, like he knew I'd be coming. The rocking chair still sits beside the door. This old house ain't much to look at from the outside, but Lord, I never needed anything more. Every crack along these walls has got a story. Every warped and weathered board has got a name. I left here looking for a better somewhere. Took me 20 years to find I felt the same. They say home is where they have to take you in. I say home is where you finally take yourself. It ain't the walls or windows or the rooftop, it's the place that puts you back up on the shelf. But the porch light's still on, like he knew I'd be coming. The rocking chair still sits beside the door. This old house ain't much to look at from the outside, but Lord, I never needed anything more. Every crack along these walls has got a story. Every warped and weathered board has got a name. I left here looking for a better somewhere. Took me 20 years to find I felt the same.
Found a box of cedar in the corner of the attic. Through the dust and the cobwebs and the radio static, folders full of paper, yellowed by the hand of time. 100 different reasons for 100 different crimes. One was for a brother who I haven't seen in years. One was for a lover that I drowned in salty tears. I wrote about the mountains, and I wrote about the rain, but I never had the courage to write about the pain.
They're just letters that I never sent, words I couldn't say. I let the pride of a younger man get in the way. Now the ink is faded and the names have all gone cold. It's a heavy kind of treasure for a man this old. They're just letters that I never sent, words I couldn't say. I let the pride of a younger man get in the way. Now the ink is faded and the names have all gone cold. It's a heavy kind of treasure for a man this old. I found a box of I found a box of cedar in the corner of the attic. I found a box of cedar in the corner of the attic. I found a box of cedar in the corner of the attic. Through the dust and the cobwebs and the radio static, folders full of paper yellowed by the hand of time. 100 different reasons for 100 different crimes. One was for a brother who I haven't seen in years. One was for a lover that I drowned in salty tears. I wrote about the mountains and I wrote about the rain. never had the courage to write about the pain. They're just letters that I never sent, words I couldn't say. I let the pride of a younger man get in the way. Now the ink is faded and the names have all gone cold. It's a heavy kind